Hi folks, it's Andy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to this very, well, extremely informal video that I'm just shooting out of the KendoStar shipping area, actually. But I wanted to make this to introduce to you our brand new Bogu set, the Vanguard Sentinel Keishi-gata Bogu set. It is absolutely brilliant. I really, really love it. I know I say that about every Bogu set that we put out there, but that's because I designed them all. Of course, I think they're wonderful. Otherwise, I wouldn't even put them up there, right? So, but this is great. I think you're going to love it as well. We're going to look at all the parts separately after I've had a little talk, really, about what the Bogu is itself. Now, Keishi-gata. Why did I call it a Keishi-gata set? It's because it's inspired by... basically the Bogu that's really popular with the top level Kendokai in Japan, especially the police Kendo teams. It's very, very similar to the sort of Bogu that they use. It's very similar to some of the other sets as well. It carries the Vanguard name because it is part of that family of Bogu sets, because it does share the concepts of that Bogu series, and that it's very, very protective. It's very, very comfortable. It looks awesome. It's great for all-round use. Now, in terms of where it sits, I'll go through the features and everything in a second. But what I wanted to do, why did I design it in the first place? I wanted something really that was going to be similar to our Praetor set. Our Praetor is our really luxury version of the Vanguard series. I wanted something that was sort of getting up that way, but not quite. You know, somewhere sort of to sit in between that and maybe the original or the Vanguard Myrmidon, one of the sort of really protective sets. So what I've done, I basically took the original Vanguard, which is, you know, it's a classic design. It's our flagship model, our most popular model. And it's great for sort of all-purpose, all-round use whilst being really protective, looking awesome. I took that and I just added features to it. So instead of, like we did with the Praetor, where I took that and I really turned it up to 11, what I've done with this is I've sort of turned it up, but we've not quite gone as far with some of the sort of expensive materials and stuff that you see on the Praetor. So, what have we got? Right, well, let's start with the men. It's the easiest way to start, I think. The futon stitching itself, what I've done is I've gone a little bit further with the stitch width. Vanguard original is a 10mm stitch width. That's the width between the rows, and it has 5mm on the mendare. We've actually gone for something really unique. This is the first time I've ever seen this in Bogu design. But we've gone 12mm here, so I've bumped it up by 2mm, so it's really, really wide, really, really thick. So it's got this very unique appearance, which I absolutely love. But it's very, very thick and protective here at the top of the men. What we've done is we've gone with the gunome style stitching, like you have on the Praetor. But what we've done is, instead of what you'd normally do with gunomes, you would go half the stitch width from on the main Bogu set. So on the 10mm set on the Vanguard, for example, this drops down to 5mm, and on the Praetor with his 8mm, it drops down to 4mm. Well, what we've done here, we've sort of done a double gunomezashi. So it goes 12mm, and then it drops down to 3mm. All right. So it's really finely stitched here. Now, what the benefit of that is it's much thinner, of course, here than it is here. But this is where you want it to have the maximum durability against abrasion, where it's going to rub against your shoulders. All right, and you'll really get that out of that 3mm. Also, it's really, really moldable. All right, so it keeps that shape. Look at that. Look how it keeps that shape. It looks so amazing when you mold these mendare to shape. It's going to just look so awesome. All right, you've got that orizashi construction. All right, so it's very fast drying, very lightweight. But what we've done is all the leather parts are genuine izome deerskin, just like on the Praetor. Right, so instead of having that full reinforcement with deerskin like the Praetor has, this has got orizashi, so it's not quite as pushing the boat out in terms of cost, but you're still getting that touch of luxury with having it on the leather parts. Right, it's not synthetic. You've got an IBB duralumin mengane as standard. We always use these if we can. These are my favourite mengane, to be honest. They're nice and lightweight, but you've got the reinforced bars at the top where it's going to get struck, so it's nice and strong as well. Really the best of both worlds. It's a very protective men that looks awesome. It looks you know, with this 3mm on the mendare, but the wide 12mm on the top, you get that protection of a wide stitched bogu, but you get the appearance of a finer stitched bogu as well. It really is the best of both worlds. I love it so much. So, as I say, with the Mengani, you've got that IBB. It is very protective, but it's not heavy at all. It's very, very lightweight. On the inside, you've got obviously the KS mark there, so you know it's genuine, the real deal. But what we've done, we've gone for something a little bit different. I quite like this. We've gone for this Kurozan leather on the Urakawa here. It's purely decorative. It doesn't stand out as flashy or anything. It's just black, but it's got that sort of gloss lacquered finish, and it looks really super awesome. I'll be putting pictures up on the screen and stuff as well, so you can see all this properly. But check out the product page too. There's detailed pictures there. But just look at that, men. Look at it. It just looks so awesome. You're gonna get that brilliant shape when you're wearing it, and you're really gonna look really, really strong. So it's a really great men. Right, let's move on to the kote. Before I do, I'll just talk about the door. I don't have a door here, but it's a standard 50-piece synthetic door like we put with most of the Vanguard series. The only one that doesn't come with that is the basic V2. It's 50-piece type. You've got a choice of mune, and of course you can change the door die as well. All right, so I don't need to go into too much detail about that. Let's have a look at these beautiful kote. Now with these kote, again, you've got that 12mm on the cote beton, so you've got that super thick cote beton. It's so thick, I don't know if you can see that on there, but that is super thick. Let's see if we can measure how thick that is. I know I've got a measurement here, all right, but you can see already it's like almost 14mm thick, 13.5mm thick there, 13.8. I don't know if you can see that on the strike zone of the cote. All right, so it's super thick. All right, you're definitely going to get plenty of cushioning and padding out of that. You've got this orizashi construction again on the futon to keep it lightweight and fast drying, but we've used a full deerskin reinforced fist section, so it just looks awesome, doesn't it? It looks so quality. So you're getting that touch of prestige without having to go all the way to the Praetor, which I think is a really great touch. You've got the bleached deerskin palms as well, which I just love these. They feel so soft and gentle. You can really feel the shinite. It looks cool as well. And it just, you know, it's a little bit of a finer touch than that sort of synthetic leather that you get on the more, you know, basic models. So it's filled with deer hair. Really, really beautiful set of kote. Yoroi-gata style kazari on the fist there. It's mainly decorative, that. But what you end up with is a very nice, very protective set of kote. Now, with these being fully reinforced, not reinforced, sorry, but fully made of deerskin on the fist section and fully packed with deer hair, they are going to take a couple of weeks of breaking in. So don't be surprised if when you first get them, they feel a little bit stiff. They're not massively stiff, but they feel a little bit stiff. As you start to use them, the deer hair inside is going to break down, and they're going to get much softer. Okay, now to the tare, another part that's often overlooked with Bogu sets, but this is really great. First thing you might notice is the side tare are diagonally cut. This is purely aesthetic. I just think it looks really awesome. It looks really sharp. We've actually done the same on the mendare. I forgot to mention that, but the mendare are also cut diagonally, so you get that really sharp, brilliant appearance. Orizashi construction, as before, same as the whole Bogu set. You've got your 12mm on the obi, so it's really flexible. It's going to feel real comfortable against your body as you wear it. But that 3mm again on the panels, so you've got that really nice moldability and that durability, because don't forget, this is where it's going to rub against your thighs as you move around. Okay, so really, really great in that respect. Just nice plain across the top there, but all your leather parts, your edging leather and your parts at the end of the obi, all genuine deerskin, so you get that touch of prestige once again. Okay, these are made to order because we want you to have a really nice Bogu set that fits you fantastically. So don't don't order this Bogu set if you need it tomorrow. Yeah, this is one that's going to be made exactly to your size and specifications. You're going to get it to fit you absolutely perfectly. It's going to look awesome. It's going to protect you amazingly. and you're really going to enjoy using it. I can just tell you that right away with full confidence, because it's such an awesome set. So that is the Vanguard Sentinel Keishi-gata Bogu set. If you've got any questions, drop us an email, mail@kendostar.com. All the details on the product page as well. And that's it. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.